and good evening. I'm Rob McCarthy.
And I'm Brandy Peterson. The video is simply heartbreaking. A loving mother recording a sweet moment with her little girl. Tonight, both are dead. Police are looking for the mom's boyfriend. He is 23-year-old Dontavius Lloyd. Police say he shot and killed Destacia Strawn and her 2-year-old Kenesha.
3 other women, Cashel Roby, Jamie Latner, and Larion Williams, were also shot. They are expected to survive. Now, police say Lloyd is armed and dangerous, and you should call 911 if you see him.
We have big story team coverage tonight on this double homicide. KETV News Watch 7's Amanda Crawford is standing by near 108th and Ida with the latest on the case and the search for Lloyd.
I want to begin with Alexandra Stone, who's live with what we're learning about the victims. Alexandra?
Ron, Destasia's mother and little Kenesha's grandmother heartbroken and confused today about this senseless shooting.
It still seems like I'm dreaming.
A loss that's hard to believe. Stacy Strawn's 22-year-old daughter and 2-year-old granddaughter taken in a tragic shooting. Monday, Strawn scrolls through countless photos, remembering birthdays, holidays, and just taking care of her little grandbaby.
She always would say, "I'm going to come to your house." And she came over the day before she was killed. He took everything from me. That little girl is the reason why I get up every day.
Strawn says she raised her children in Millard, hoping to keep them away from gangs and violence. Destacia Strawn graduated from Millard South High School in 2012. She just moved out on her own a year ago.
She was very energetic, fun, and had a heart of gold.
For Destacia's younger sister, about to welcome a baby of her own, it's like a part of her is missing.
She was a part of me, and so was Kenesha.
Stacy Strawn says she's never met the suspect, Dontavius Lloyd, but he would often have Destacia's phone. Strawn says Lloyd had recently stolen Destacia's car, and when he shot Destacia and Kenesha, he also killed his unborn child.
And not only did he kill her, my grandbaby, he also killed the baby she was carrying. She was pregnant.
A crime that's hard to fathom, now looking to faith and family for support, trying to understand this senseless act.
I want justice for my daughter and my granddaughter.
Now, if you'd like to help, there is a fund set up in Destacia and Kenesha's name at Metro Health Services Credit Union, and you can donate to the family at any branch.
Alexandra, thank you. Now to what happened inside that apartment last night.
KETV News Watch 7's Amanda Crawford live at 108th and Ida with the latest on the investigation. Amanda?
Rob, I've spoken with neighbors today who say they saw the shooting happen through the windows of the apartment, and then they saw the suspect run off. It was just after 11 Sunday night. Destacia and her daughter were killed at the scene. 3 other women shot. Rescue crews rushed Cashel Roby, Jamie Latner, and Larion Williams to local hospitals. Neighbors tell me they saw Dontavius Lloyd and Destacia arguing loudly outside Sunday evening. Now, we know officers responded to the address earlier on Sunday. Destacia called police reporting that Lloyd stole her car. Now, Lloyd's accused of double homicide and trying to kill the 3 other women. Officers say he's armed and dangerous, and they need any information at all to help find him.
People may think their little bit of information might not be enough to be worthy to pass along. However, sometimes it's a lot of little details that add up and lead to arrests in these types of cases.
Now, we know that Omaha police have been called to this address several times before over the past few months. I did speak with Dontavius Lloyd's mother today. She says she's devastated and she feels numb, but she hasn't spoken with her son since before the shooting on Sunday night. Back to you.
All right, Amanda Crawford reporting live near 108th and Ida. Thanks.
We are also hearing from the mother of one of the victims still recovering in the hospital tonight. KETV News Watch 7's Christina Engdahl continues our big story team coverage.
Guys, I just stepped out of the hospital here where I had the chance to talk to Cashel Roby's mother, Carolyn Roby, who says the way that her daughter survived was actually by running for her life and then playing dead. She says that her daughter was there with friends collectively because they all had the sense that maybe trouble was brewing late last night. And then she says that what her daughter described next was horrifying, gunfire and terror. And here's what her daughter says happened late last night.
Literally ran for her life. Yeah, she ran for her life. She seen him come in first and shoot the baby, and then the mother who was carrying his baby, and then the other two girls, and she took off running up the stairs and hid in a closet, and he came up there and she begged for her life, and he still shot her. And so she pretended after the third shot that she was dead, and he left and went downstairs and out and she waited, and then she went down afterwards and then went banging on doors to get help for all the other people in there that were shot.
Now, her mother tells me that Kishelle's injuries include a punctured lung. She says right now that her daughter is very hit and miss, but they know that she at this point is also very lucky to be alive. They also encourage anyone who saw this gunman. They say it's important that you call 911 and turn them in, if for nothing else, if for their family's safety and for the public safety as well. But we'll have much more on this coming up tonight at 10. Reporting live at CHI Health Creighton, Christina Engdahl, KETV News Watch 7.